So this is going to be a reading update and just like a little small update on me. Thanks to everyone who reached out last week or a week before, depending on when I post this. I'm doing emotionally better, but June has not been my month. I have started to get back into the swing of things of reading again, at least. I did complete reading one book, and that is Exhalation by Ted Chiang. If you don't know, this is a set of 9 short stories from the author talking about sci-fi and philosophy and his thoughts on it. Basically, each short story is a big what if. I really enjoyed 5 of the short stories, specifically the last 2 in this book. I wish were their own novellas or maybe even a novel. The other thing that I loved about this book is at the end of the book, the author made sure to give some explanations for each of the stories and also what kind of perspective he was trying to showcase in the story. It really helped solidify to me anything that I may have overlooked or misunderstood, and I really enjoyed the clarification. The one thing I will say about this book is I really wished I read it with a group. This is one of those books that, because there's so many short stories and so many things that Chiang is trying to explore about human connection and understanding, I think it's just been really fun to read it together in a group and hear other people's perspectives on how they did enjoy or didn't enjoy certain stories. So after this book, I did go into a book slump, and again, other stuff happened in my life. So I was trying to find a book that was a standalone but had my interest, and randomly I chose The Lions of Al-Rassan. This was a complete surprise to me personally. I did not think I was going to pick this book, but I'm actually having a really great time with it. Just like other people have said, it's a really great story. I do wonder though when the fantasy aspect is going to come into this book, because I reread the summary. I didn't read the summary prior to opening the book, so I thought it was going to be more fantastical than it actually is. It is historical fantasy, and sometimes historical fantasy doesn't have enough fantasy elements for me, and I'm kind of finding that with this story, though I'm enjoying it and the drama that is coming with it. There's not a lot of fantasy. I'm hoping to finish The Lions of Al-Rassan either early this week or in the middle of the week, because I really want to get to this one. I haven't read any queer fiction yet this month, and I feel like I really need to because it's Pride Month. So My Darling Dreadful Thing has been on my list for this month. I know there's some sapphic, I think it's a sapphic coupling, but it's also horror and it's also gothic, so I'm really excited to pick it up when I do. But we'll see. I'm holding out that I can at least read 5 novels this month. Okay, I kind of wanted to end on a happy note too, since like my life hasn't been perfect or great. I received a special edition in the mail that I was very excited when it was announced earlier this year, and that is Between Two Fires. This is so cool. It's beautiful. It's stunning. This is from the Broken Binding, in case you're wondering. It's one of my favorite books from last year, and I'm so happy to have this special edition. That's it for me for updates, but let me know what you guys have been reading, what you've been interested in, and so far, what's your favorite book you've read this month?